Okay, y'all, good morning, good morning. What is today? Today's Friday, y'all. Yeah, it's Friday, man. And it don't matter to me though, because like I say, every day it's a marathon out here. I appreciate everybody commenting on the video yesterday. I know it was kind of long and probably a little bit drawn out. You know, sometimes I get on these tangents, you know, and I just well, I get a little bit deeper thinking than what I think I'm thinking, you know. Yeah, so where we at? So today, like I said yesterday, we're not working. We had 2 days off, and that's just because, well, I had some personal things I needed to take care of, and me and Zach have been so efficient, and the business is earning so good that we were able to take a few days off. And I may give Zach, you know, out of the 2 days that we were off, I may give him a day's pay, you know, just because. I ain't sure, but I don't see no point in giving, you know, money or, you know, extra money to employees when all they do is blow their money anyway. They're not doing anything constructive with their money. I wish Zach would get his money, it would start saving his money so he could better his life. He's not really, you know, doing that. He's working great, and he's a good guy, and he's overcome so much, man. I'm very proud of him, for sure. But he's not doing the best with his money, you know, as far as, you know, money versus, you know, money, what he's making, and trying to make his life a little bit better, like, you know, saving up and buying a ride, you know, things like that, things that that I would be doing if I were making the kind of money that Zach makes. But see, he's done got into a cycle where it's costing him a lot too, just to pay for a ride to get to my house. He's paying $20 a day to come to work, you know. So now he's in that cycle, and that cycle is just going to get harder and harder, you know, as he gets through the summer. But I gave him a couple of days off, you know, because, well, it's hot out here. We work, you know, we work Saturday and Sundays too. So, you know, but if I knew Zach were doing, you know, more constructive things with his money, then I wouldn't be opposed to, you know, to paying him something, even if we don't work at all, right? Because he is my ace, and, you know, but I hate to, and it ain't my business what employees do with their money, right? It really ain't. I mean, it can't be. But I have a hard time giving guys, you know, money or extra money, and then them going to the bar with it. And you know, nothing wrong with going to the bar, but I ain't going to the bar if I'm struggling to get to work, or struggling to eat, or struggling for anything, you know. See, a lot of guys that come out here, and I ain't talking about just Zach, their priorities are, you know, not where they should be. You have to learn priorities, right? You know, and sometimes I'm not all that great with prioritizing either. But as I've gotten older, I've gotten a lot better at that, right? So, you know, Zach probably spends more money every day on the daily than I do. So it ain't like he's living for free, or he's, you know, being shady or nothing. He's just not managing his money as good as he could. And it's hard to save money. It's hard to save money. You know, and it doesn't get any easier as we get into the heat of the season and then the cliff of the fall, which this year should be better than last year, because usually when you go from where we're at right now and then you hit September, October, at least where I'm at, well, you go from making, you know, the business goes from making, you know, $600 or $700 a day on average to, she'd be doing good to get 300, you know, after September in the lawn care. So I'm gonna have Zach gonna help me tomorrow do some work. We got that one big yard out there in Gay, Georgia. He's gonna help me do that one, and that's only about an hour and a half worth of work. I mean, I could literally do it by myself. I could go do it today if I wanted to, but I'm trying not to, you know, do all the work, so I can save some work for us to do, and you know, and so I can keep Zach busy enough. He could have worked yesterday, but yesterday I had some stuff I had to take care of. He had a scheduled day off today, so, but I knew that all week, so I made sure that we did all the mandated stuff that we needed to do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And you know, and then we, you know, we even overachieved a little bit. So tomorrow, you know, Zach's gonna work. Sometimes, you know, you just have to be bored, right? Sometimes you just have to be, you don't always have to be spending. I keep telling Zach, and he needs to go to the grocery store and buy groceries instead of eating out all the time. So he spent a lot of money on things that I never spend money on. Of course, I'm a little bit older than Zach, but I can remember when I was Zach's age, I was trying to buy a house. You know, but you can only expect, you know, so many things, you know, as people grow. It ain't coming fast enough if you ask me, but Zach is doing so much better than he was last year, and I understand that it is a growing process to, you know, to live right and to do right and to think right, and you know, all of this is what Zach is doing now, and that's a great thing. I just wish that he could get better with his money and managing his money and actually saving some money, because, you know, well, I mean, I don't want to work, if I'm any employee, I don't want to work out here in the heat for Ray, making, you know, maybe not making top dollar, but making damn good money based on the time, and not have anything at the end of the summer. I would, if I worked for, when I was 30 something and I worked for a guy, I had goals that I would want to meet each season, considering this is seasonal work. And I'm trying to grow the business in a way to where it's not as seasonal as it once was. There was a time, y'all, and it ain't been that long ago, you know, before I got, you know, 5 or 6 years ago, before I got to skid steer, where we would get to the end of the season and I would be like worried, you know. I had to be real frugal with my money and all that, and that's made me better over time. I don't live any different now than what I did then, other than, you know, the few little things, you know, like the truck here, and, you know, but I live in the same house. I haven't bought any toys, expensive toys. I don't have a Harley. I don't have a jet ski or a boat. You know, and my expenses just on life are, you know, not too extravagant. I do splurge sometimes, and we have, you know, nice stuff, but I had much rather bank my money and save my money than anything. That's just my, you know. And I want Zach to you know, get a ride, you know. And I don't know that he's going to be able to. And it doesn't matter. I mean, if I were paying Zach, you know, $800 a week, I don't think it would be any different. I don't think he would have money saved up that way either. So really, saving money comes from within. It's a physical thing, you know, to generate the money, don't get me wrong. And you have to generate so much money, you know. But if you looked at percentage wise, you know, Zach's expenses are very, very minimal. You know, cell phone and, you know, rent. So that's kind of, you know, what I'm saying when it comes to Zach doing a great job, but not saving no money yet. I'm thinking that if he keeps going on the path that he's on now, that he's gonna start realizing, man, I'm working my ass off out here and I ain't got nothing. And it ain't because Ray ain't paying me good. It's because I'm not being, you know, super smart with my money. I'm not even being a little smart with my money. Matter of fact, I'm being a little bit, you know, not smart with my money. So, and as I've gotten older, y'all, I've learned that managing your money, it doesn't matter what kind of job you have. The people that don't never have nothing, 9 times out of 10, it's because they don't manage their money correctly. They, you know, they blow their money. They smoke cigarettes. That's $5 a day, $6 a day. Zach's a boss out here, man. You know, and you know, he's been doing really good. He ain't missed nothing but one or 2 days all year, and I think he's grasping and understanding. But Zach is definitely growing and learning, and on the business side of things, he's doing outstanding. So I'm gonna go down here and do this one, then I'm gonna take the skid steer over to the bamboo site, and we're gonna cut where I couldn't get with the mower yesterday and do a little more cleanup over there. Probably spend about 3 hours over there, 4 hours over there, something like that. Yeah, and then, you know, get ready for the weekend. Sunday's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all you guys out there, and all that there. So yeah, y'all. But employees are, you know, very appreciated by me. I really appreciate Zach, and I don't want anything that I've said about the money stuff to make you guys think any different of Zach. Zach's, I mean. Okay, y'all. So what I'm gonna try to do here is I'm gonna get all this. I could probably do it with a lawnmower, but there's a lot of stuff in here from where they dropped those big trees and everything. So I'm just trying to you know, get this cleaned up right here, right, and all of this right here. And then if you look down there behind I'm gonna try to get down there and get into that thick grass stuff. See, what happened was, I built a bridge here a few years ago over that little creek down there. You can't see the creek from here, but we had a bad storm, and this has been probably, you know, back during the winter, and the storm came in and it flooded. It knocked the bridge, the concrete pipe collapsed, and so it pretty much made a dam, you know. And then what happened is the water came up and it got all where that grass line is. That's about as far down as I could go, because the ground got real soft right there, because it backed up from the dam, well, from the bridge that collapsed, and it stopped the water from flowing down to the pond down there. So the last couple times I have tried to cut that over there behind, you know, y'all see it, I couldn't get down in there because the ground was so soft and muddy, and I was wondering why it was muddy, but then I saw that the bridge had been destroyed. So yeah, we don't have no pipe here big enough for that, so I don't know. So a lot of water comes rushing down this hill right here, but we want to get all this cut today for sure, and that. So I'm gonna try to find you guys a place to put you guys, and we'll go from there. The Bobcat hit 4,000 hours, y'all. It's running good, man. Y'all see it, man. I can get all this from the bottom of the slope, you know. I wanted to go on and grab the camera because I'm gonna set y'all up down there somewhere where y'all can see me cut that area down there by the fence, below the well, y'all see. Okay, y'all. So y'all can kind of see the bridge. I had a bridge right here. Y'all can see where all that wood from where the pulp wood is cut wood up there, it all flying down through here and destroyed my little bridge. So I'm gonna fix that, but we're gonna try to cut all this. I couldn't put a lawnmower in here yesterday because the ground is real soft, and y'all see it's high, but it's real thick, and it's deceiving. I'm gonna have to be very careful about where I put the skid steer, because I want to make sure I don't sink. So yeah, man, I'm gonna hang y'all up on this trail camera pole here, and I'm gonna aim it that way, and we're gonna try to get as close to the edge of that bank as I can. Can't see it now, but you will be able to. I used to be able to go right up to the edge and get all of it, like I did the slope here. The slope don't look that bad. I know I could have bought the new brush cutter over here and fool with that for a couple hours, but I ain't got to. Too hot to be running that thing. So yeah. So yeah, y'all kind of see what's going on here. See, the bridge washed out. Okay, you can see all this standing water. The water is supposed to flow down the hill, and over time, it's pushed all the dirt in the middle of the pond, in the middle of the damn thing, and then of the ditch, and is made it where the water has to come up on the bank here to get down to the pond down there. So that's why all that ground is so soft. That's why I couldn't put a lawnmower on it yesterday. But y'all see, I'm kind of using the brush cutter as trying to dredge a little bit of it just to make the water flow. Right in here is, you can see, if you look right there, you can see that sitting water. And I'm gonna try to come right here with the brush cutter and get some of this stuff out right here, and just use a brush cutter to kind of just push the bottom up to that side, and just get the water flowing, because nothing's worse than standing water for bugs, bees, snakes, rats, and everything. This is a natural stream. It's a trickle stream, what I call it, or what they call a branch, and there ain't much to it. It's very, but it's the main runoff too for all the water coming out of them woods up there, and that's all uphill all the way. The pond being the lowest point, which is right through the woods there. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. Would like to get in right here. Let me crank the machine up and see if I can hold the thing while I do it. All right, y'all, so y'all see that's all cut. I got both sides of the bank there, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Now we can see why I didn't put a lawnmower on any of this. We need to have Zach or Anthony or somebody come over here and just spend about 25 minutes picking up sticks and throwing them to the woods. Once you get all the sticks picked up one time, then you ain't never got to worry about it again, but there ain't no trees falling out here. We want to get this area over here like I got that area over there, where I could just run a mower. It's all about the maintenance. Okay. Well, you can hear the thing bubbling though. Yeah. Yeah, tell me something. See, I know there's a hole in something back here. I ain't been able to find it, but it's here. Let me get some gloves. Every time I've been using the skid steer since the fire, I've been putting water in it, and I was wondering where the water's going. Well, it got warm enough today to be able to see, and y'all can see this. Look, there's a hole right there. There's a big crack in the whole tank right here. Look at that. I don't know if you guys, y'all see that? Look at that. Ow. So I might have to replace that. So that's gonna be something I'll be ordering. Probably go home and order it today. I knew it was leaking from somewhere, because every time I use it, I'm having to put water in it. And that is where you put the water in for the radiator. So it's not holding pressure. And you can see right here, that water on that's from where it's spewing out. So the machine ain't running hot, and the machine ain't running low on fluid, ain't got no leaks, except for that one. So I'm gonna sit here for a minute, get a couple drinks of water, and yeah. But I'm pretty much done over here for now, for today. I'm gonna have to fix that, so that's something I can fix. See, we'll let the machine cool off, but I know exactly what to buy. Pretty easy, really. Better than a radiator. And that might not be all that's wrong with it, but that tank right there, I don't know what it costs, but I would say, let's take a guess, $100 for that tank, just for that one tank, the plastic tank. All right, y'all finna load up and get in the truck and ride out, man. It's Sammy time! It's Sammy time Friday, y'all. See ya!